Hello everyone, welcome to another video. My name is Mario So, and in today's video I'm going to show you how you can create a product video the easy way. So it's great to see you back here again. Welcome back to another video. If you're new here, please consider subscribing for other similar content like today's video. If you're already subscribed, thank you again so much for being here. Before we get started, just a thank you to Motion Array, which is the sponsor of today's video, and also the service we'll be using to create a really cool product video. So here I have this setup for this video. I'm only thinking of getting two shots, one shot of the bag and another shot of the chips. With these two shots and some editing magic, we're going to make a really cool, a short but very impactful product video. Let me show you what we have over here. We have our product, which is this brand of Paqui chips. Very spicy. I haven't tried them yet. I saw them in the supermarket and I thought this would be a very cool one to try this video with. I'm not sponsored by them or anything. I have a mic stand here. I have this fishing wire that I glued to this product with glue gun, and this will make it a lot easier to either mask out or use simple CC wire removal in After Effects to remove this wire. I have a white foam core board here that I got at the dollar store. And over here, I just have an LED panel with a softbox. And super simple basic setup. I'm here in a really small space right here. This is actually just the door outside my apartment. So just to give you an idea, you don't need a super big studio to get your product videos done. And so for this first shot, what we're doing is just getting that rotation of these chips like that. I'm gonna film that at 60 frames per second. And the second shot, I'll show you in a bit. As of right now, I have not edited this video. I'm going to bring you along the process in editing today's video and show you my thought process and my step-by-step on how I'm going to create this product video. As you can see, I didn't have a ton of expensive lighting equipment to work with. I did not have a huge studio space. This was all shot in a tiny section right here in my den, in my apartment actually. So my hope is for this product video to be about the 8 to 10 second mark, which will be really quick and short and showcase the product in a short amount of time. Now that we have our product, we're going to jump into Premiere Pro and a little bit of After Effects, and let's create this product video together, shall we? I'll be using a service called Motion Array to get my assets, to get my sound effects, and also my background music that I'll be using for this product video. The song that I'm playing in the background is also from Motion Array. So right now we're here in Premiere Pro and I have the clips already cut up for you that we'll be working with. I have this first one of just the rotation of the bag right there, and I already have slowed it down to 40% because I shot this at 60 frames per second. All right, so I have all my clips here in Premiere Pro. I have this first clip of just the bag of chips, and what I did, I just masked it around to remove all the background, and I have all of these chips over here of that second shot of the chips just floating or just dropping, and we have the chip by itself. So I'm thinking this could be about like a four shot kind of thing. We'll see how it works out. But the first shot, just introducing the bag of chips with a really cool background just to showcase the color scheme that is in the bag, and then just having the chips just drop. And I'll have this chip just float around in a really cool background with some spice, or maybe some fire or something like that. So that brings me to the service that we'll be using today to create this product video, and that is Motion Array. One really cool thing about Motion Array is that not only do they include stock video, but they also include a bunch of different templates for After Effects, Premiere Pro, Premiere Rush, and even DaVinci Resolve. Oh, and Final Cut Pro as well. You also get different presets that you can use, so if you want to create your own intro for YouTube or for anything else. And they also include audio, so royalty-free music and sound effects, which are really, really important. They also have stock photography, which is pretty neat as well. All encompassing, all in one in this one service. And the cool thing about this is that they only have one license, so it's a universal license that you get, and that covers your footage or your assets that you use on any of your projects, from YouTube to broadcast to commercial work. You get unlimited downloads as long as you are subscribed to them. They have monthly and annual plans as well, which is really cool. We're going to use Motion Array to find the different assets that we're going to need for our product video today. So I went ahead onto video and then motion graphics, and then I typed kaleidoscope. hope I'm pronouncing it right, backgrounds. I see a lot of really cool backgrounds that I think that I could use for this video, just to match what I see on that bag of chips. And the ones that I liked, I already added here to a collection called just Neon Product Video. So I added any assets that I thought would be useful. And seeing this is a bag of chips that is spicy and actually really hot, I typed fire and I just went to look for different things that I could use to add into that chip, just because it's a very spicy chip. So the ones that I enjoyed, that I liked, again, I just added to my collections folder. All right, so let's go on to our collections folder and download all of these ones. Here I have imported all of my assets that I downloaded from Motion Array. I think I am going to use this one right here to introduce the product. Okay, I think I like this part of the clip. About 2 seconds should be okay. So let's drag that into the timeline and let's put our clip of the bag of chips on top of it. So now what we're going to do is add a keyframe for scale, rotation, go all the way to 0. And at about here, I want this to scale up and appear. Let's add a keyframe here for rotation. Let's go back as well and set that rotation to -35 or something like that. Now let's use this background here, which I like. This is going to be for the chips dropping right here. Now the chips are dropping really slow, so what I'm going to do is R for rate stretch and drag it all the way down and just have that about 1 second. And what I can do now is add a little bit of an animation and keyframe for the bag of chips. And then from there, we're going to jump into this scene of all the chips falling down. So I'm going to stack all of these chips so that it looks like there's a bunch of them that, were falling down at the same time. So once I have this set up here, I'll select all, right click and nest a sequence. And I'll select chips and I'll type chips falling. Maybe add one of these ones right here, one of these backgrounds. And earlier I had found this fire transition right here. So I like how this transitions there like that. Bring it over here. I changed the speed of that actually, the speed duration, to about less than 1 second. So this is going to transition of the solo clip of just the chip. I think I'm gonna add this as the background for that clip with the chip. Drag it down here. Let's clear this out first. Let's make this a little bigger. Make that sort of fire explosion a little bigger. Let's hide this for now. Let's play around with this chip. And again, create keyframes at the beginning for scale, position, and rotation. Let's have this rotating about this much. We'll create another keyframe here at this point for all of these settings. Now let's go back to the beginning. I want the chip to be a little bit smaller and be right from the center of that sort of fire thingy, and add some rotation, maybe about that, about there. Okay, I think I like that, I like the way that's looking. So after what I want to do here, I think I like this reversed. Yeah, I think I like that. So what we're going to do right now is duplicate these two clips and drag them out, holding Option or Alt. Let's right click on these two clips, speed and duration, reverse speed. What's gonna happen now is once it's here, everything is just gonna reverse real quick. And I want this to happen a lot faster. So let's drag that down to about, under a second. And from there, I'm gonna bring back this transition of the fire, and from there the bag of chips is gonna come back out again. Let's see what other background we can use for that. Wonder if we could use this one. No, we'll use that one. Maybe we'll use this one of these triangles here. So this video is gonna have a combination of super cool party-like vibe, neon with fire. And I think that is the vibe that I'm getting from this bag of chips. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. I'm going to find a song in Motion Array and add some sound effects in Motion Array as well. And this is the final result. So I hope you enjoyed this video and learned something new. If you did, please hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, hit the notification bell for future videos from me. And if you're still watching, here are a couple of videos you could check out next, and I'll see you next time.